Hello everyone, welcome to Prompt with Pal. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting Ignite announcement, the new app builder inside Microsoft 365 Copilot. The app builder introduces a simple, a very powerful idea. You describe the app you need and Copilot assembles it for you. It creates a screen, adds the input, builds the logic, connects the data and gets it ready to use, all from a natural language conversation. This is not about building a complex enterprise app. It is about creating a lightweight, instant, everyday tool that solves small but important team problems. Forms dashboard, checklist, request apps, content generators, anything that needs quick structure now can be built in minutes. So what makes App Builder special is how naturally it fits into the way people already work, and you don't switch environments, you don't set up a data layer, you don't have to wire the components. You tell the Copilot what you want and you refine it interactively until it feels right. So let's get started and see it in action. So let me show you something remarkable inside the new app builder in M365 Copilot. It is added similar to the way we added workflow agent. I begin by describing the app I want, in this case, a simple team culture app where people can submit ideas and vote on them. The moment I describe the concept, you can see that the app builder begins its creation flow. You can see it starts with phase called dreaming up the vibe of the app. This is where it understands the overall idea, the purpose, the kind of experience it should create, and the structure it should plan for. Next, App Builder decides the pages required for this app. In the background, it is deciding that we need a home page with a dashboard, an idea submission page, and an idea review page. It adds these pages to its task list automatically. All I've done is describe what the app should do, and the App Builder is already building the full structure. Now the App Builder moves into a deeper creation stage. It generates the data schema with fields like title, description, impact, idea, ID, and vote count, then starts wiring these fields to the UI element it is creating. This is where the form input get linked to the schema. It is connecting what users will type on the screen to the underlying data layer that will store it. All of this wiring is handled for me without any manual step. The next set of steps focuses on the layout and appearance. The app builder defines the visual direction, decides the layout structure, sets the hierarchy, and styles the component just like the way I want. This includes arranging the dashboard, the idea table, voting selection, and the input forms. It takes care of consistency, spacing, and responsive layout automatically. This is happening step by step in the checklist you see as it completes the task one after another. Now comes the testing stage. App Builder verifies the home page, the submission page, the review page. It checks the routing between pages to make sure that the navigation works correctly. It validates that the data schema is being used correctly in all UI elements. It performs a global integrity check to make sure nothing is broken. This is exactly the kind of validation a developer would normally perform, but here it is automatically happening. And now the build completes. The app is ready. What appears on the right side is Culture Spark, a fully functional web app with a dashboard, a quick submission form, an idea table, and even a visual chart showing the vote distribution. I can immediately interact with it, try adding a new idea, review the existing one, and see everything updates live. What is even more impressive is what App Builder created behind the scenes to support this app. It automatically created a SharePoint site called App Builder's Culture Spark. Inside that site, it created a backing list required for this app to work. There is a list for ideas, there's a list for votes. These list holds all the data that app reads and writes. You can open the idea list and see the sample entries App Builder created to help test the app. Team lunch Fridays, flexible work hours, recognition wall. These sample items allow me to validate the dashboard and the chart without needing me to enter the data manually. Let me test it live. I type a new idea inside the app. For example, build a SOC experience at Innovation Hub. I submitted, the idea instantly appears in the apps table. Now I jump into SharePoint list, and there it is. The new idea is stored with the correct field mapped perfectly into the list. This confirms that the data integration was created correctly. The app is writing to the list powers the dashboard, and both stay in sync. So this is the power of App Builder. You describe the app you want, it plans the page, builds the schema, wires the UI, designs the layout for you, validates every part of the build, and generates the SharePoint list and list needed to support the app. All of these happens through a simple natural conversation. Within minutes, you go from an idea to fully working app that your team can start using immediately. This changes how everyday apps are created. It puts creation in the flow of work and removes the barrier between imagination and implementation.
So today we saw how App Builder turns a simple idea into a working app with almost no effort. You describe what you need, Copilot creates the structure, and you refine it in a natural language conversation until the app fits your workflow. This is the real strength of App Builder. It removes the barrier to creating but meaningful tools that teams can start using immediately. No setup, no heavy developments, just clear intent transformed into something useful. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.